Hey there, it's Dr. Toby, physical therapist with Rehab Mobile. Thank you for coming to check out our channel. In this video, I want to talk with you about how to reduce fat in certain areas of your body if you're trying to lose weight in specific areas, and we're going to dive into that in this video. So, by the way, if you're new to our channel, we help people to stay healthy, pain-free, fit, and mobile. So you should subscribe to our channel to stay connected to all the videos that we're releasing. And we release specific videos based on your comments, your questions, things like that. So at the end of the video, leave a comment on any question you have, or if you thought this video was helpful, and like it and share it as well. Let's get right into it. A lot of people want to be able to lose fat in certain areas of their body. They're like, well, I just wish my arms would lose fat, or I would lose fat in the tummy area. And here's the truth. It's not really possible to just lose fat in just one area. Well, actually it is. It's not possible to do that without surgery, I should say. So if you want to just lose fat maybe on your thighs, or just lose fat on one particular or in one particular area or a few specific areas, there's no kind of physical or natural means by which you can simply just lose weight in one specific area. Most people call this spot reduction of fat. Now, this can be done through surgical procedures, through removing the fat, but if we're talking about through exercise and nutrition, then those things are not necessarily feasible. But the best way that you can actually lose fat in those areas, maybe you want to lose abdominal fat, maybe you want to lose fat in your thighs, the best way to do this is to actually activate your body's natural mechanisms for weight loss, which is your body is going to get a message from, based on what you're doing in terms of the choices you're making as far as nutrition and diet and exercise. Your body's going to get a message that's going to send you into your body into a state of reaction where you start to take the fat that's being stored, that energy that's being stored as fat is going to start being converted and being used. That's actually the best way to do that. Now, you can't control necessarily the amount of weight or fat that's reduced in a particular area, but what you can do is target your body and exercise to an extent that helps you to get your body to where you want it to be in that particular area. So maybe I want to reduce abdominal fat. Man, what I need to really start focusing on is exercise until I see my body start to transform to the degree that I want it to be. So that's the best way that you can do it. From a natural perspective, you can't necessarily spot reduce fat, but you can tone up certain areas of your body, but it's not going to change the girth. So what I do want to show you is what are the exercises you can actually do that are actually going to make a difference for you in terms of helping you to start that weight loss process, because it is a chemical reaction that begins to happen in your body. It's a biological reaction that happens when your body starts to pull from the fat stores and use it as energy and to things of that nature. And so I'm going to show you a couple of those exercises right now. A couple of the exercises that you want to understand that are going to be helpful for you when it comes to reducing fat. Maybe you want to reduce abdominal fat or fat in the handles of that area. There are exercises that can help you improve muscle definition in those specific areas of your body. But in general, you want to make sure that you are doing exercises that are also going to help you to reduce weight. So just lifting exercises, maybe let's say I want to lose fat in my arms, or maybe say I want to lose fat in my elbow or my abdominal region, right? Doing crunches and sit-ups is going to increase my muscle definition, but it's not necessarily going to decrease the size of my stomach, right? So the only way that you're going to be able to do that is by, like I said, facilitating this overall body weight loss reaction. And one of the best ways for your abdominal region is reducing the kind of heavy, caloric, starchy, heavy foods that kind of cause our stomach to bulge, because your stomach is meant to expand and to decrease. That's natural and normal. But obviously, if you want to decrease the girth of your tummy, just doing crunches or ab exercises is not what's going to help you. You want to do not even just cardio. You want to do what's called high intensity interval training, and using weights to do that is going to be actually really helpful. So what is this high intensity interval training? It's you doing exercises at a high heart rate and doing small bursts at full power and doing that several times. So just to give you a quick example, going from doing jumping jacks to maybe doing this for 30 seconds and getting my heart rate up. I could probably go a little bit faster, but getting your heart rate up and then doing that interval of 30 seconds and maybe switching to doing something like mountain climbers, like this, and then switching to doing something like some squats with some weight is gonna be very helpful. So high intensity interval training is speaking of the type of intensity, how intense the exercise is. And it's a high level of intensity, which means your heart rate is pretty high. So cardio in and of itself is not necessarily just gonna be helpful for you. You wanna do weight kind of training in a high intensity interval kind of fashion. So I'm utilizing some weights, maybe to do bicep curls or to do like lunges. This is a really good exercise. Not only is it cardio in nature if I speed up how fast I'm doing it, but it's also a weight activity. And so what's gonna be most helpful for you to activate the weight loss process is doing exercises that involve your whole entire body, where you're moving rather than just doing a bicep curl while I'm standing and I'm lifting weights. That's just pure weightlifting. Or rather just jogging, going for a run, that's purely just cardio. You wanna combine weightlifting and cardio in a high intensity fashion to get your whole body moving at the same time. So exercises where your entire body is moving, right? I'm doing something like a lunge, my upper body and lower body is moving. Or I'm doing something like a mountain climber, upper extremity is working, lower extremity is working, or jumping jacks. Those kind of activities are gonna help you significantly more, and that's gonna help you to not only tone up in a variety of areas of your body, but reduce the amount of fat that you have in certain areas. And so this is the most effective way to really approach it. You want to do high intensity interval training and incorporate weights, which is a combination of cardio, but also weightlifting at the same time. And that's what's going to help you to reduce in size. If you just lift weights, yes, it's going to help you increase muscle definition, but it won't help you to change the girth, meaning the size of that area of your body. So just doing bicep curls isn't going to necessarily make your arms smaller, but what it will do is help your muscles get stronger, but it won't necessarily change the size. If you want to change the size, you want to facilitate a reaction in your body that causes your body in general to go into a state of losing weight. And the best way to do this is using high intensity interval training with weights. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, leave a comment. We're making some more videos on how to set up exercise programs in the way that are going to help you to achieve this. But subscribe to our channel so that you can get up to date on when those videos are released, and share this video if you found it helpful, like it, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Take care.